Select Committee is ending, and I understand that if the senators would support a continuance of it, that it would be funded and we could continue on.
I'm not convinced of that. We have been pretty bluntly told by the powers that be in both parties of the Senate that it's not going to be extended.
May I comment?
Now, if Senator McCain or someone has some different information, I'll be more than happy to have it.
As with several other issues, you are misinformed, Ms. Alfon. And the fact is that this committee was formed by a resolution of the entire Senate, not by Senator Smith, who has done an outstanding and dedicated job, in my view, not only on this committee, but for many, many years. And the people that would be required to approve the continuation of this committee would be the Senate Majority Leader, Senator Mitchell, and the Senate Minority Leader, Senator Dole. So for you to somehow allege that members of this committee are ready to shut down, of course, is incorrect. I want to finish, Ms. Alfon. Don't interrupt me like you did Senator Smith. So for you to allege that you have been working on this issue for many years, I certainly know that and appreciate it. So have a lot of us, Mrs. Alfon. A lot of us have been working, Mr. Chairman, and I want to take this opportunity again to thank you for all your hard work on this effort. I wish you every success in your next trip to Vietnam on Saturday.
Sir, may I just make one comment?
One further comment.
Please.
I want to get to the other witnesses.
I didn't bring up the issue of General Scowcroft or General Vesey. I said this information has come to me, and I'm asking if it's true. And I would like some answers. It's what I'm asking. And family members have waited a long time. We respect the fact that the Senate Select Committee has come a long, long way compared to all the other committees that have been in the past. We're just concerned, as you just mentioned, well, it's the executive branch now. You are our representatives. How are we going to impress upon the executive committee that this is important to us? Now, I have gone to both the majority and the minority persons, and they tell me that if I get a recommendation from the Senate Select Committee to continue this on, then they would look into it. I've talked to the Rules Committee. They said they need a recommendation. The money is there, and they will continue it. So I'm hoping that I can speak with several people on the Senate Select Committee, and we can get a consensus that this can go on, if not with the Senate Select Committee, maybe a subcommittee with the Foreign Relations. Thank you.
May I say, Mr. Chairman, that Mrs. Alfon's remarks in her written statement are far stronger than what she just alleged. Quote, "The recent 4,800 photograph fiasco is yet another example of committee duplicity." I'd like you to tell that to some of the families who have finally had this nightmare ended, Mrs. Alfon. I'd like you to tell it to them.
I've been speaking to them, sir.
No.
I've been speaking to them.
No, I've been talking to them, and they are grateful, and they are happy. And this is in the view of most experts, a significant breakthrough. Now, when you call it a fiasco and committee duplicity, then you and I have strong disagreement, Ms. Alfon.
Sir. Remains came back, or information on remains. The fiasco was the people that stepped out and said, we have written the final chapter to Vietnam.
No one said that.
That was in the statement the first day. The final chapter is coming to its end, and we have not even come close to the final chapter of Vietnam, World War II, Korea, or the Cold War.
No one said what you're saying they said, Ms. Alfon. I have no more.
Let me